Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa.
We found holes in these walls. We like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls. The final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. Living in a dark, clouded haze, we danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes, real love, we thought. But it was always on fire, our house, our dream. We were dancing on wire, reckless it seemed. I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. I had no reason to complain. I didn't have the words to explain. I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door. I had no reason to complain. I didn't have the words to explain. Then we were dancing on wire. Yeah, we were dancing on wire.
Hello.
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 Welcome.
Welcome. Are you trying to type in Twitch and go into Twitter instead?
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa! That's not us. Alright. It's Tuesday.
You want to share your screen with me, India?
I do. I just want to make sure that I've got everything incriminating off my screen. Which is just going to take a sec. Making sure that everything I have up is something that people are allowed to see. Because this is definitely not something people are allowed to see, so I'm going to close this. Okay, and yeah, I think everything else is good. Everything else is Gouda. Gouda cheese.
Gouda cheese.
Yeah.
Gouda.
I'm just going to call you.
What?
Ring ring.
What about?
What about?
Sorry, that's just in that video is just in the chat that India's sharing her screen in. So I said again.
Oh, what about?
However, the British say water bottle. What about?
There we go. That's the right. There we go. I got it there in the end.
Ooh,
Hey,
I'm
Pat.
gonna pop
Yo,
this
Patrick. How are you? How are you doing?
Dueling.
Are you excited about the Mystic Crystal release? You're very tired. Jeez, I bet. I mean, whenever we see you for a morning stream, I feel like it's because you've been burning the midnight oil.
All right. So, we're both going to be working on Glim today.
Yeah, I sent Mike through the first 8 pages that I did week before last. Because I just asked him yesterday, like, would you be interested in doing any of these on stream tomorrow? He said yes.
I said yeah.
So now he's penned himself into it. How is everyone else doing today? I can't believe it's Tuesday. Monday went way too fast. It feels like Monday to me. This should be Monday. I want my Monday back.
Okay, that didn't work, clearly. Hang on. Sorry, having a little bit of issue with the with your screen.
Abo said, he said yes, congrats! Right? Thank you. Now his time is mine.
It is the equivalent of a
What
marriage.
happens when you propose that he works on your comic with you?
A collaboration with India Swift. Your screen is being difficult.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to hop out of the call and hop back in?
No.
You sure about that? Sure about that, Chief?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if maybe I can just add a new source, I guess.
What are you up to, Pat? What is everybody up to, huh? Yeah, me too, Pat. Collaborating with you. We've all got so busy the past year that we've ended up mostly just working on separate projects, which is such a different feeling to the 2 years before that, where we were basically all year round we were just doing music videos. We have some good times.
Good times.
Good times. Yeah, I hope we can collaborate on something again very soon. And who knows? Who knows what kind of project people might have in the works? Yeah, Hinkapink. Hinkapink says, you want to see something cool? Uh-huh. Yeah-huh.
Okay, somehow I got it.
You got it. Nice job. And if I can maneuver this umbrella so I can see my screen better.
Sorry for this. Unprofessional showcase of cropping.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my umbrella to. Yeah.
Did not read it out. Aw.
Okay, never mind. I can't. It's alright. It's fine. I don't need to be able to see. Whoa! Oh, wow! Hinkapink, thank you for the subscription. Hinkapink says, look at this. Favorite streamer appreciation. Are we really your favorite streamers, Hinkapink? Thank you. Oh, Kurzek, you finished another bit of animation for your full-time client yesterday and they were 100% pleased. That is awesome.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing. Thanks, Hinkapink. I am honoured. We do not watch any other streamers, Emma. I feel like we're cheating by being your friends, though. We just gotta hope that Tib doesn't start streaming, or we're gonna lose Emlet's faith in our stream.
Tib did start streaming.
Uh-oh. Then
So
our days are numbered. But enjoy our last days as Emlet's favourite streamers.
I'm okay to lose the status of being Emlet's favorite streamers.
I'm not.
He's
I will
free
fight
to.
for it.
He's free to have whatever favorite he wishes.
Pat gifted a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much, Pat. You've gifted a total of 18 subs in the channel so far.
He came in and gifted 10 yesterday.
What, Pat? What? Thank you so much. Holy guacamole.
Homemade Jaffa cakes. Homemade. Whoa.
Let's have a look. Oh.
How did you make the orangey filling?
They look so good. How big are they too? They look big. They look like
Pancake.
the size of Jaffa cake that Mike wants to exist. It looks so good.
Orange juice and jelly sugar. Oh.
Oh, it smells so good. You have to go on the Glim over there, Mike. But
Oh. You need to be more specific. No.
you don't have it. Do I have it? Sorry, I have it. It's underneath my tablet. I gotta check this character design. 12 centimeters wide. Holy crap, that's huge. That's huge. 12 centimeters wide, Mike.
Whoa.
Like that big.
Whoa. That's a Jaffa pancake. Jaffa.
Panaffa cake.
Panaffa cake? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Jaffan. Jaffan cake?
Not so fast, Jafar. Okay. Hat Girl is coming back. That's all you need to know.
India, thanks for naming your layers.
I didn't.
I know.
I'm sorry, I told you. I told you I was sorry. To be fair though, on a lot of them, I've tried to compress it down to only the different layers that you need. Because there did used to be hundreds, and then I merged them down for you. my
Okay.
friend.
Well, that's all.
I may not have named them, but I did try to make sure there were only as many as I needed to have.
That's alright then.
Yeah, that is a flat out cake.
So I'm gonna try flatting with that method that we were shown
Oh,
that
yeah.
one time.
Are you in
Awesome.
Clip Studio right now?
Yeah, I had to convert it to RGB, but
Clip Studio. I can't believe Clip Studio. A program that is made primarily, I think, for making comics. does not have a CMYK mode that's easy to work with. I appreciate a lot of manga is black and white, but still. CMYK.
I need to make sure that they're not alien, or they are alien. Where is this toolbox?
Yo, baking's dangerous because once I realised that I can make something really delicious with relative ease, I become obsessed with that thing and make it like every day for the next month.
Here it is.
Like, I immediately abuse the power as much as I can. If I had made those, it would be Jaffa cakes every day.
Shit, where's the... aliasing? This is so good, though.
Yeah? Yeah!
Okay, it's doing it anyway, so I don't really need to check that.
Am I gonna do the semi-realistic thing of actually having people wear sometimes different clothes on different days? It's difficult because Joe, Sylvia and Midge are always going to wear the same things every day, so maybe everyone else should just do that too.
Alright, so... first things first... let's make a palette. Let's make a palette.
Making a palette for the page?
Yeah, well, for Midge, at least.
Oh, interesting.
So I can color pick. I guess once I've done one, I can color pick from her herself.
Just never seen you do a palette for a comic before.
I'm trying to be like more diligent, but when I thought about it, I could just color one and then color pick from her. But I guess I can move the palette around, so let's just do that.
Yeah, no, I like the idea of you doing a palette. I think that's a neat idea. It's cool because I haven't seen you do it before. And they call it the stairway to heaven.
It'd be cool if you could color the comic in Toonboom.
I mean, you could. It would be kind of difficult with my line art, to be honest. I have a lot of stuff in here that's very like, it depends on human interpretation to know that, you know, this gap is obviously meant to be this and that. Okay, backpack's gonna have to go away for a sec while I figure out what the psalm is doing. Oh no, redemptions aren't working. Bombs don't work. Whoa. Jaffa cakes do. Don't they? I can see some Jaffa cakes at the bottom.
Oh, it might be because I minimized it. I'm sorry.
How could you? Hey Tib. Good morning. How's it going? Just simplify this hair shape a little bit. Let's see. If they stopped reading chat, they won't ever notice. I don't know if Mike has fixed it yet. He said what the problem was, but I don't know if he's fixed it.
Oh, yeah, it should be fixed. Let me test. Huh. Do you mean redemptions aren't working on Twitch itself?
I think so.
Like not just on the overlay?
Oh, no. I think on the overlay, it's what people are meaning. Think.
I don't seem to be able to...
Because I can see people like buying bombs and Jaffa cakes and stuff.
I can't see that.
Yeah.
Can you see
Doig
that I
Swift
was...
redeemed bomb, Doig Swift redeemed bomb.
Huh, I'm not seeing that. Not that that should matter, because it's not based on what I can see. Our bitrate is a little bit... Are you saving stuff to the Dropbox right now?
No, I shouldn't be.
Okay.
Do you want me to turn Dropbox off, just in case?
We're just got an unstable bitrate. I'm wondering why.
Let me,
But it seems fine on OBS. I don't know what it is.
I've quit Dropbox just in case. Are you saving stuff to the Dropbox?
No, not yet.
There's a Swift over the foot. So she's gonna be surrounded by friends in this shot. So we've got to draw her friends in. Things I didn't plan for. She giggling at?
Just I'm making a little midge.
A little midge.
Like a little midge palette.
Oh, nice. Alright. Midge does have too many friends, you're right. Jesus, stop being so popular. see, so I drew this girl's friend in a previous panels. So I better do this on another layer since I'm probably gonna screw a lot of stuff. I need to check the extra pages too and just check my thumbs and make sure where the positioning is for these characters. Let's see. To my Miro board. Where'd that board go?
Okay. I think it's working again.
Hold on, I know where there's a link to these boards. Why am I calling them boards? There we go. Alright, so the girl has one friend leaning against a locker next to her and one friend behind her. Okay, that's cool. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So I'm just going to draw them in super fast. One person is going to be leaning here. One person is going to be like here-ish. But they should probably frame the locker that image is going to. Yo, I got a crow mail. What?
We did indeed. Did indeed crowed the mail.
Got a crow mail from Ben who says Stamps is here. Weep weep. Get down, get down. Oh yeah, Pat, have you seen our cool overlay before? With the bombs and everything. Have you seen this? Let's see if I can...
Devin, hello.
Hey, Devin! Devin! See if I can manage to frame the locker. Drawing the girl behind, kind of tricky. Could make the lockers go on a little bit longer down the hall.
Right, let's see if this thing works, and how it works, and how good it is.
Okay.
wonder if it would be easier to do this on a slightly mid-tone background.
It might be. Check like a pink bag, like a little satchel.
Is there like a menu I'm not seeing that's opened up for clip? Yeah, okay, here it is. Blah blah Neeb, hello.
Hey, blah blah Neeb. How goes it?
Oh yeah,
Where is it?
I have the controller set up in a weird way. There we go. That's
gosh, so many
our
Jaffa cakes.
bobadabums. Don't worry about your devices. It's all good.
It's all us.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
try and catch up with chat.
Too late. They're bombing and they've Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, we've added cereal and Jaffa cakes, Pat, and now Doig has a few. He has bones, so there's some animations on him. Nice. What's that?
Oh, my controller doesn't work. I can't clear them up.
This is gonna be there forever. Just as
Yeah.
it should be.
Usually I'd be able to go and eat them, but my controller's not working. New game idea. Doig Swift in the quest for the Jaffa cakes. There we go. Okay, I can work again.
Let's make sure I get this girl's nose right. I just can't get my nose right. Something about her proportions I'm not liking
No.
here.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna change it.
Why would it be painting this if it's already been painted? That's not good.
Look at her more from the back like that, I think. And then let's give her the gesture of talking. Because she's meant to be talking. And I want them to look like they're friends. They've got to look like they're friends! Okay, and then the girl in the background should probably be someone that's very obviously from Midge's class. So let me see what kids I have to choose from here. Who would be friends with this person? Who dare? Who would dare be friends with this person?
You have to design them on the page.
I'm sorry?
Are you designing them on the page?
Yeah. Oh, as in I'm choosing which kid
Oh, from the
book.
class.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because this girl is now going to be in Midge's class. And so I want someone who's very obviously already in the class in the first part that I self-published to be friends with her.
Right, okay.
I think I know who I want it to be. But I'm just going to double check how often this person appears. Yeah. It's got to be this like super pretty looking girl. That is an obvious choice.
The Jaffa cake settled down.
Alright. Let's just commit. Commit and go for it. And worry about the repercussions later. The way we do. Okay. She's a little mole. Okay, I see. So it does that kind of thing. Can you imagine he said, I had a nightmare and it was all in pink and in blue. That sounds truly terrifying. You won't point those mistakes at a PegCon panel. Hopefully by the time I go back through the first book, there won't be inconsistencies. That's my hope, anyway. We'll see.
Trying to work out whether using these new tools is gonna speed me up or slow me down.
Hopefully speed you up.
Like ideally what I'd want from this cool fill thing is that it doesn't it doesn't paint over what I've already painted.
Right. And it does at the minute, does it?
Yeah. Unless that did it. Editing layer? Can we exclude editing layer? Let's try it.
Have a lead as she's trying to see this girl's reaction.
There we go, that's kind of working.
Okay, she's green now. Should hopefully make it a little bit easier to position these other girls and be able to see what they're doing. Could move her more to the left. Recompose her a little bit.
No, it's not working. God damn.
I think that'd make for a little bit of a nicer composition. Okay. Yeah, I saw a Midge cosplay too. Music Box did a Midge cosplay. It was amazing. I could tell who it was immediately, which was shocking to me. Because I always thought that Midge would be a really difficult one to cosplay because, I mean, she's basically just got a hoodie. But I could tell immediately. It was amazing. Music Box had like huge attention to detail too. She even did like the little friendship bracelet.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, they had a plushie Glim, a plushie Glim too. What's a Drim? A plushie Glim too. Wait, she's downstairs in the bedroom right now. Just chilling out with my other plushes. Yeah, Music Box is a good bean. I was sad because normally I get to see Music Box at events like Thought Bubble, and the past 2 years there haven't really been any. Hopefully this year.
Hopefully this year.
Her Drim is a Glim with drip. It's just got like shades and trainers on. Yeah. Non-skew uniforms are an Americanism which I've adopted for this comic.
Can you pass me?
Pass you what? Yeah.
I'm trying to remember whether her boots were brown or grey.
So the girl in the Glim is kind of set in a kind of America, European place. It's like kind of half England, half America. And one of the things I chose to do was to give them no school uniforms, because I feel like you could express character a little bit better if you have the freedom to really make them able to wear whatever they would want to wear. It gets a little weird with Jove, because Jove is wearing a shirt and tie, and it's like, Jove, you don't have to wear that. But he do. But yeah, it gave me a bit more freedom when designing the characters to not have them need to wear uniforms. Joe gets all his fashion sense on stand-up comedy sets. That's very, very, very close to absolute truth there, Tib. Tib is picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, you got a uniform in the UK until you get to sixth form, and then they let us wear whatever we wanted. To a degree, you know. It's like it's a reward for sticking with school, is that you finally get to wear whatever you want. Yeah, Doodle says, I used to hate it, but it does help prevent classism discrimination, even though they are expensive, so they missed a trick there. Yeah, it's weird how even when you're all wearing the same uniform, though, people wear it so differently. And there's still definitely, like, the people who bought the kind of good uniform bits and the people who didn't. Like, we had to buy the shirts and stuff from the school, and the jumpers from the school. But the trousers, if girls wanted trousers, they had to like buy them themselves. So you had people in like fashionable trousers, and then you had like me in my bargain bin trousers that you could obviously see didn't fit very well. It's like even then, you know, the shoes and the trousers and the other bits and stuff you wear, still kind of easy to stick out like a sore thumb, even if you're wearing the same thing. Non-school uniform day was wild. Yeah, I love it when there's someone who you don't know has like a particular style about them because they wear a school uniform all the time, and then you see them on non-school uniform day and you're like, oh! I didn't know that you were like a goth, or, you know, stuff like that. It's always fun.
Okay.
Oh, Habbo. Oh, that is disgusting. Jeez. That's awful. Especially when you're talking about, like, school kids. Like, whoever decided that... Okay, I'm not going to go into it. It's fine. It's a rabbit hole I won't go down. It's a weird choice to make young school-age girls all have to wear skirts all the time. And I'm not only talking about India, I'm talking about the UK as well. Looking at you, England. Squinting at you. Yeah, Killer Bee had the same thing. The effing summer dresses in primary school. Ugh. They were awful. They were awful. Oh, Tib. Oh, that feeling. Yeah, it's so real. It's so real. Walking to school on non-school uniform day. Like, is it non-school uniform day? It is, right? I'm not going to get there and be the only one. I just need to see one person who's not in uniform. Yeah, the absolute fear. Because who's done a non-school uniform day on a day when it wasn't that? Because I have. I've been that person who thought it was a non-school uniform day and it wasn't. I felt so stupid. The fear is real.
As much as that tool is interesting, it's actually like making my brain hurt.
Is it not actually helping? Do you think it's just a thing where you need to get used to it, or do you think it's actually gonna, in the long run, slow you down, or do you think when you get used to it, you'll be fine?
It's like you have to kind of work out in advance, like kind of doing the smaller bits first, or like doing it separate layers and then sandwiching them together and stuff. I don't know. It is interesting. I'm gonna do just the way I would usually do it, and I don't know. I think I'm just like second guessing myself because I'm not sure. But what I'm not liking is I'm laying down these colors and I'm like, this is all RGB. I want to be in Team YK.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Doodle, yeah, for real. The opposite way too. When it's a non-school uniform day and you go in your uniform and then realise when you get there that it's a non-school uniform day because no one's in uniform. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Your Majesty said, I remember at a Mormon camp being told I couldn't wear a shirt with short sleeves on it because it showed my armpits. Not the armpits! I've had like, I'm slowly trying to break myself out of the mindset that I need to shave my armpits and my legs. And still be able to wear like whatever I want, like short trousers or shorts, as they call them, or sleeveless tops without worrying about the fact that I haven't shaved my armpits. It feels great when I do it. When I go outside and, you know, like that, and have the confidence to do it. It's just like you have to summon the confidence every time. I hate this programming in my brain. It's so stupid. Good for you, Your Majesty. Tiff says, I once wrote an anonymous letter to a teacher who scolded my at the time definitely not girlfriend for having dyed colours in her hair. The teacher then went to apologise to her. I felt powerful. Good for you. Jeez, what did you say in that letter, Tib? I'll kill you. It is hard to get out of. Inkapink, it's like, it's weird that whether we get embarrassed and whether people, like, other people laugh at us that we don't know has so much power over us. All these things that we've, like, been raised to just not question and accept. It's, like, very hard to break your brain out of it. I do like it, though, because now when I don't shave, which is all the time, I haven't shaved in years, but when I wear shorts and short sleeves and walk out with my glorious hair blowing in the wind, I feel powerful. I'm like, yes, behold me, it is I. I'm sure nobody cares, but that's part of the good feeling is realizing that no one really does, and the people who do probably aren't the kind of people who would be worth talking to. Hey Dina, how's it going? I'm just doodling my comic. And Mike is colouring my comic. What'd you know? Double comic. Oops, all comics. How are you doing?
Okay, so I have...
I may have done her head too big compared to her body. But I can fix this with the power of the transform tool.
Cool.
So what you guys up to this Tuesday, huh? What you're working on? Also, I checked the Patreon the other day, and I realized that the goal that we hit, not only did we say we were going to do a Q&A, we also said we were going to do a special thank you video.
Oh, did we?
We sure did. I feel like we need to reshuffle the goals on the Patreon again.
Yeah.
Because looking at them now, not only are they things that I'm not sure we could deliver.
This might not be something that we want to deliver.
Yeah, and also we very much undervalued the money it would take to do the things that we promised.
Oh.
So it's probably a good thing that we didn't hit them. We're like 2,000 a month. We can do this stuff full time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 2,000 a month for 2 people to live on? That barely covers our rent. We wouldn't be able to do that. So we should probably reshuffle those and rethink a little bit.
All right.
And think about what we want to do as a thank you video. Maybe something debuting the puppets would be fun.
Debuting the puppet?
Mhm.
The 3D one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Shit, I need to check. No!
What's up?
I've got anti-aliasing turned on.
Oh no!
Fucking...
Oh, whoops! The chat stopped refreshing for me. Jeez, oh.
Oh, same for me.
Whoa, I missed so much stuff! Hold on, guys. I'm really sorry for ignoring you guys for the first 5 or 10 minutes.
Hey, Dina, how are you doing?
Let me, I'm gonna read through everything.
I don't know when that was.
It was about 5-6 minutes ago or something. So let me just Hermione says, I don't care about wearing makeup or wearing certain clothes, but shaved armpits are the one thing I'm not confident doing in public. You'll get there, Your Majesty, if you want to. If you want to shave them, by all means, go ahead. I will not stop anybody. Dina says, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, I saw that. Emlet says, reminds me of that neckbeard on Twitter who got mad that Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn didn't look like a model with makeup in a post-apocalyptic setting. Ugh. Like, he's never seen, like, a real person. We don't all look like supermodels, you know? Like, a lot of us just look like normal schmucks. So frustrating. Tib says, I basically said how she's one of the top students in the school and didn't need the additional stress, and also that she wasn't hurting anyone and tons of people had dyed hair. I hate school's obsession with their reputation. No one cares, everyone hates teens. Dye their hair makes zero difference. Just like, the thought that you could ruin a school's reputation by having multicolored hair is so stupid to me.
Yeah.
Like, the thing that should make a difference to the reputation of a school is what grades kids come out with. Like, and how well they educate people, you know, the function of them, not whether they manage to stop kids from dyeing hair or not. Oh man. Blardan Neeb says, I've seen so many roasts of that post. I'm happy. That post was very frustrating to read. Dina says, I'm drawing my new comic as well. So excited for another part of yours. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Yes. Are you thinking to go to Thought Bubble later on this year, Dina? Because if so, we should hang out. We will buy you a drink of your choice, be it hot chocolate or orange juice or coffee or whatever.
I don't see that message.
It's just above Kurzek saying jiggling with rage.
I don't see that message either.
Give yourself a refresh. Tip says that post was hilarious. The in-game image looked like it had been shown the fan image and was stunned in disbelief. It had the perfect expression, didn't it? That screenshot was like the mood. Doodle says it's tricky for some as everyone's hair mass slash thickness. Society really needs to push hairy ladies. I don't mean a tiny patch. My hair genetics is tiny in the pits area. I was also a bit disappointed. Like, this is it? That's all my body can grow. Mine's pretty dense, and I'm like a wolfman. So I will happily represent hairy ladies. My legs are especially like impressive, I think. Kezak said, "Do bros that female video game characters looking and dressing realistically?" That's not realistic. I know, right? I love how realism is always there. It's always the reason they hold up is realism, and I just don't know how to approach dissembling that, because what it shows to me is just that their version of reality and what reality actually is so far skewed away from one another that we just don't have any basis to start from. Like, if their excuse is realism and they're pointing at something that is clearly a fantasy, I just don't know what to say. I'm sorry. It's like you're pointing at something blue and telling me that it's red, you know?
Dina, I think if you're publishing the comic online, then you should work in RGB, and as you were doing, converting it later for print. Because you don't want to have to convert. I guess you could convert from CMYK to RGB later, but you miss out on some of the more like impressive glowy colors and stuff. So you may as well get the advantage of RGB on the online ones, and then I think it's often best to convert to CMYK after your colors have been flattened. They seem to jump around a little bit less. Yeah, that question's fair way back, but there you go.
Yeah. Emlet says, "Oh, that ally had peach fuzz because graphics are insane now. No woman has peach fuzz. Every woman has fuzz. Every woman. You know what skin is? It has hairs on it. Everybody has hairs on their face. Like, they're thin and light and downy and there and present, and every woman has them, unless you shave your face, which some women might do. I know girls who shave their arms, you know. So, and yeah, to Vency Game Dev's point, I would argue that Aloy is very attractive. Like, there are plenty of shots I've seen of her in that game, and she looks very attractive to me.
How do you turn off aliasing, anti-aliasing on your brush?
Yeah, I think they're going to try and make it happen this year. And I will be there depending on if I am vaccinated. Hopefully by that point I will be. Lord CW says, I remember when I was in school, their excuse for no dyed hair was that it was distracting. Bitch, if dyed hair is distracting you, you have bigger problems. Yeah. I can't work. I'm too busy staring at Jemima's hair. The colours! Ah! Oh, Habbo, that's so disappointing. The dude who posted that thing got thousands of followers. It's just disappointing. I just don't understand. I don't understand people with that attitude. Like, surely they can just go to the supermarket. Like, just go to the supermarket and look around you at the women. And look at how many of them are supermodels.
I'm an idiot. Just use the pencil tool, right?
And how many of them just look like people.
There we go.
Not that supermodels don't look like people. That's not what I meant to imply. But you know what I mean. Anyway, I refuse to get super frustrated by that. So Dina says it's actually been published in Norway. Snowcat got published here in Norway this year, so technically I should do CMYK. I'm just not at all comfortable, but I guess it would be more accurate colours. Yeah, if you can figure out how to use it, you'll have more control over the way it prints. Hinky Pink, I agree that men's obsession with women's body hair is weird. Women's obsession with women's body hair is also weird though. Like, I gotta say, because I've got hang-ups about it that I know I shouldn't have. Which is weird. Yeah, because I can fully agree that calling girls distracting or girls wearing certain things distracting is a bit creepy in itself. It's especially weird when the schools that enforce girls having to wear skirts are the ones saying that it's too distracting. It's like, how can we win? You're making us wear this. Like, you want us to, like, shave ourselves and wear short skirts, and then you complain about it being distracting. I guess women just shouldn't be in schools. That's probably the solution, right? I'm not gonna get salty. It's fine. I'm not getting salty. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not salty at all. Yeah, like when I see muscular women posting selfies of themselves, or muscular women depicted in media, and men crying out that it's not realistic, and it's like, but they are real. I don't understand. You understand this is a photo of a real person, right?
Some of them don't
Some of them don't what?
understand.
Apparently, yeah. It's like it's not realistic. She's real though. It's the same thing as when a lady says that they're a gamer and they get quizzed by dudes on like a bunch of video game stuff to prove that they're really a gamer. When a muscular woman posts her selfie and all the men are like quizzing her about her workout routine and which steroids she's taking. It's like, maybe I don't take steroids.
It's just gatekeeping and insecurity.
It is. It's just insecurity. It's just like, it still hurts, even if you know it's coming from a place where they're really just worried about themselves. It's frustrating to say that it still works in hurting us.
Oh yeah, I'm saying they need to deal with it. Not you.
No. I know you are. Yeah, the sexy slut paradox will be a great title for to our YouTube video essay.
Like first time I visited India, we went into her front room and she had like 4 consoles hooked up to a TV, and I was like, "This is awesome. We can share this. We have this in common."
Yeah, you weren't like, "Ah!" throw it out of a window.
Oh,
You're not a real gamer. What a poser! You're just doing this for the attention.
Can't believe you've got a SNES hooked up to your TV. What a poser!
What a poser! You only got one game for it. What a poser! The only game I wanted.
Feels weird to be coloring comics again.
Does it feel nice, or are you like, ugh?
It's nice, but it's also reminded me like splatting's splatting, you know.
Hey, we might actually have enough money for you to hire a flatter
That's true.
if you wanted.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially because flatters are paid not very well, by all accounts.
And that's also shit and true.
Yeah, which sucks. It does at least make it affordable for us, but
The comic industry overall is just really weirdly weird pay mechanics. So
yeah, it's very like the top artists get paid 1,000 a page, and the people who are doing the grunt work, like the flatting, get like
15.
Yeah,
usually
10 sometimes.
And the thing is that the colorist is expected in most cases to hire their own flatters, because flatting a comic is part of their responsibilities.
So if you get paid 30 per page to colour, but you spend 10 per page hiring a flatter to help you get the work done on time,
yeah,
then you end up with just 20 a page.
That's why I work in animation.
Is animation better pay?
It can be, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Kilabi, people do flatting as a job. Do. Inkaping says, man, I remember discourse over a famous streaming lady because you could see the veins on her boobs, and these guys were like, ooh, so abnormal, stop having veins on your tits. And I was like, have you ever seen boobs? Oh my gosh.
They're full of blood vessels.
It's it's a great cell phone though, to be honest. you know, like, you obviously have never actually seen boobs before. Yeah, because I said, should we also talk about how as soon as a woman playing a game like Overwatch speaks up over the microphone and how they're instantly treated by the dude bros in the game? Yeah, I saw something interesting about that recently, which was there was a poll that said that nearly half of like gamers are women now, and a bunch of the comments underneath were dudes not believing it because they've never seen a woman in game. And it just made me think the amount of women I know, plus myself, who pretend to be dudes in game so they don't get hassled or don't turn their mics on ever and let people assume they're dudes because they don't want to get hassled. It's like, these people who think they've never seen a woman in game probably have seen lots of women in games, but the women don't want to talk to them because they know what's going to happen if they talk to that type of person. Like, it's just too risky to turn your mic on. I used to play Call of Duty, and I was always too scared to turn my mic on because I heard the way that they treated women when they did. Like, and not even the way they just treated women, but the way they talked about women when they didn't think women were there in the match. You know, just amongst one another.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that streaming trend helps normalize that too. That's a great thing about having a lot of streamers now. Is that cool girl streamers can be more visible. Then they'll say harassment's part of the game. I gotta say, harassment hits kind of different when you live with it over one particular thing your entire life. Like, there's a certain point where you start doing stuff like playing games and watching movies to try and escape the harassment you kind of face every day just by existing. So maybe harassment is a part of the game to them who like only get harassed by their friends in jokey ways for losing when they happen to lose, but don't get harassed for something that isn't their fault every day. I don't know, I feel like if a lot of the harassment was like super racist or something, that wouldn't be okay. So I don't know why it's okay for it to be sexist. That said, I'm sure there is a lot of like super racist harassment that happens on video games too. Because sadly there are a lot of people who play video games who are super small-minded. I guess in the end you just gotta remember that you're not the problem. They are the issue. So it's not like you'd want to play with them anyway. Well, that's cool, Ula. One thing I'd really love to see... I'm sorry that this entire conversation has turned towards like women issues. One thing I'd really like to see is I'd love to see more esports teams adopting girls into their teams. Because a lot of the time, girls are kind of harassed out of the esports ring. Because I'm kind of tired of every big streamer I see, or every like big videos games composition being completely dominated by dudes. Because it implies that, at least to me, it implies that women don't have the skill to get into the competition, which I know isn't true. But there's like a huge resistance to actually hiring women onto the teams, from both within the teams and from the management. And I think there's a lot of stuff where girls have kind of been very uncomfortable in the space and not wanting to continue.
Why do you think that is?
Why did they get harassed?
Yeah.
Or because they're girls, I think. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not 100% sure what you're asking.
It's just like, why? I guess I'm asking like, why is there such harassment? But that's not really for you to answer.
Yeah, I wish I knew. Because of super old values about how women are dumb and can't do anything, that is kind of still perpetuated in a lot of ways by society and education. Like, basically, people are always going to feel like if you have a woman on your team, that spot would be better filled by a dude. People are always going to feel like the best girl is not going to be as good as the best dude at something. So as far as some people are concerned, there's not any point to having a girl on your team.
Right.
Which is just untrue, but it's kind of what people are taught.
Yeah.
Tiff says, oh gosh, India reminded me of Hafu's story about her time in esports when she was 15. I'm scrolling up so I can finish reading it. 15, and an official team in the tournament that was allowed in had named themselves a certain term stating they wanted to sexually assault her. What? They had named themselves a term stating they wanted to sexually assault her. Holy shit. Like, the team name was directed at her. Yeah, and Killer B says it's just a background idea of you shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
That they don't understand fully themselves. Yeah. Oh wow, Team F Hafu, basically. Completely allowed, no consequence. So she was 15-year-old girl let into a gaming tournament because she fair and square qualified, and in response one of the opposing teams named themselves F and then her name and were allowed in with no consequences. Like, that's fine? What the heck? Not F, R! Oh my gosh, no way!
That's fucked up.
What? How were they allowed to have that as their name? What the hell? I mean, there you go.
There was a I think a tennis player recently fined because she didn't want to do any press at an event. She didn't want to go in front of cameras and get interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
And she was fined because she refused to do it. Fucked up.
Yeah, that is screwed up.
And she was like, fine me, I don't care. And she put out a statement of like, I've seen people break down. Like, you don't consider the mental health impact that being put in a room full of cameras and ask questions where you have like be cast doubt on your ability and how that could affect you as an athlete. And I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah,
good for you.
You're there to play tennis.
Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, tennis is also a business.
Yeah.
And so there's like a lot of contractual stuff, I'm sure, where they're like, you have to make X many press appearances.
Probably.
But I agree that it's bullshit. And they shouldn't have to. You know, I will happily sacrifice the entertainment of watching people forced to do interviews. I'd rather see interviews they choose to accept. You know? I would happily lose that part of the programming if it meant that the actual players had better mental health and were respected more.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the danger of it, is that it's so rare that women get put into these spaces like gaming tournaments and such, that whenever a woman does get in, it feels like she represents all women. And then if she like fails or something bad happens, then it feels like everyone points at that and goes, look, see, that's why we don't let women in.
That's unfair.
It is, and it's screwed up because it's flavored the way I interact with women too. Like, one of the things I really hate about this whole situation is the way it makes me feel about women who don't deserve it as well. Like, I remember working in games, and when a woman was hired, there would be a part of me where I'd be like, you better be good. I'm going to be so annoyed if you're not good, because you're going to, like...
You're going to change people's opinion about you.
Exactly. You're going to affirm the opinion that, like, girls can't do this as a job. So, you better be really good at what you do. And I hate that.
That's an insidious mindset.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like,
funny, yeah.
To be, like, watching someone like that and, like, being like, don't screw up. Like, no one deserves... I wasn't judging the dudes like that. I wasn't like, oh, that Kyle I hired, he better have been hired because he was good at the job. He better be good. You know? Especially because I kind of feel like women and dudes, we should all be in this together, trying to make this better. So the fact that it kind of mentally almost pushes you to feel like you should be not turning against one another, but sometimes it feels like there's this weird antagonistic streak that it encourages that I hate. Like, I hate catching myself thinking like that, because it's a really shitty way to think.
Thanks for talking about this.
That's okay. Like, it's a big part of life in general, you know, for everyone. For dudes as well as for women.
Shit, what color was the floor?
Exactly, right?
What?
Things you don't realise that you don't know. What colour is Midge's floor? Is it wood panels? Is it carpet? What did I do?
It's a light blue.
Yeah, poor Kyle, right? He didn't deserve that. But yeah, there shouldn't be this feeling of constant judgment on women. It should just be like... just such an unremarkable thing that it's not worth huge amounts of attention. I think that's the point that everyone's trying to get to. Is just like someone being, a woman being in a gaming tournament, not causing people to even blink, it just being a regular normal thing.
I think there's like a catch-22. What a fake colorist. I think there's a catch-22 about the celebration of the firsts of anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, if you're like, oh, this is the first female director to win this award, then it highlights that about them in a way that, like, that trumps the fact that they won an award. That individual, they did the work. You know? Like,
I agree.
And it also makes people more hyper aware of the difference. It's like, this is speaking from, my life growing up as a dude. Like, I just wish that we celebrated differences less. And
me too.
Just like that, like, I don't know, celebrated the. I don't know, it's a weird, as I said, weird catch-22, because you don't want to overlook them or dismiss them because of anything. So it's just
Well, I think it's more like I agree that if it was like first female director, like I don't necessarily want to be, and this is me talking as if I was that person. I'm not, but this is my thoughts on it. Is I wouldn't want to be known as the first female director. Like, I don't want to be viewed as female first. That's not what's important to me. But then again, that might be very inspirational for other women, is the thing. It's like,
yeah.
Does that make a difference to other people who, you know, want to be in that position someday and now feel like they can because they've seen an example of it? I do kind of wish we could get rid of gendered terms altogether. Like, if it was just like first director who to do this or do that, you know, first person on the moon, first human in space, then it no longer matters if it's man or woman.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I wish it was.
Yeah, so long as we continue pointing at and celebrating someone for what they are, than who they are.
What they do instead of who they, you know, what they are, I think.
I don't think we're gonna get over misogyny and just, like.
Evelyn says, as someone who presents as female working in software engineering, I'm constantly feeling insecure about did they hire me for my skill or because I present female, especially working in a team with 16 men. Yeah, I mean, from what I've heard, Evelyn, you are extremely skilled at what you do. So, that's my 2 cents, but I completely understand the insecurity. I worry about the same thing, you know? Yeah, Doodle says, fact is there's very few female directors, so unfortunately there is this push to promote when one pops up. Look at the Annie Awards. Most awards were won by dudes. Yeah. Exactly. Still.
My main reaction to things recently where it's like first female director to X is just like, holy shit, it's taken this long? What the fuck?
Right?
That's about it. It's like, what, you're telling me in the 100 to 80 years or whatever that these awards have been going on / cinema has been in operation, this is the first time this has happened?
Yep. It's because of stuff like this, it's like so gatekept, so hard to prove yourself, so hard to be seen as anything other than like what gender you are first. Tiv says if you represent a gay, then all the children will explode into rainbows and the human race will end. Yeah, this is a well-known fact. This is why it's super dangerous to show gay people doing anything. Is because if people see gay people doing things, then, you know, kids, rainbows, boom, explodey world, all that stuff.
Okay, I'm only on panel 2. Plotting, I need a better method, I guess.
Comics take a long time, man. They're hard. But yeah, I think it's possibly like even more important to show gay relationships and LGBTQ plus stuff right now, because of like the amount of persecution related to that is so shocking. Can't believe how behind the times the world is in a lot of places. Ireland included, England
might-
included.
This might catch me some flack, and I know that it's used for just sort of like being able to find and view and watch, but I don't think gay media should be a genre.
Yeah.
Um,
But then how are you
but
meant to
think
find it if you want
that's
it?
that's why I said at the precursor there. I think it should just be like mixed in.
No, I agree with you. It would be nice if it was mixed in and also had a tab that you could go to find it. Like if you're looking for specifically gay romance, it would be nice to be able to find that easily. But at the same time, that should also just be in romance category.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be separated out.
Yeah. Like segregated, and like this makes no sense to me.
Romance is romance.
Romance is icky.
Yeah, it is.
You put all the icky stuff
Romance
together.
is stupid.
But it's the same thing I think about like animation being a genre as well. Stop it.
And Tib says so many conservative men are terrified of people turning gay. I really do have to question if they weren't instilled with homophobia from birth. How many would be way more open with sexuality and currently feel like they could be tricked into doing gay things? Yeah. I feel like anyone who's kind of scared of being tricked into doing gay things probably is a little bit gay, but just very closeted.
That's why I laugh.
Which is really sad to me. Because it's like, man, you could be so much happier and less judgmental if you'd been allowed to like explore your sexuality more. Like if it just hadn't been a matter of you being judged so heavily and super embarrassed by it all the time and like scared of it, then you probably could have, you might have found someone you really got on with. Oh, sorry, Javi. I'm sorry that this conversation's made you sour. It is good to talk about, but also, I I understand that feeling because I'm also angry now. I'm full of anger. But it says I got tricked into gay things because a gay guy asked if he could kiss me, and I was like, "Damn this sneaky trickster! Damn it!" Yeah, we're all united in our anger.
You're just a victim of the gay persuasion.
Oh my
Rise
god.
up.
What's up? I generally try to avoid talking about how I feel about my gender and my sexuality on any kind of social media or anything, because I just don't want to be that. I don't want that to be what people see first about me. Because, like, honestly, that aspect of my life doesn't matter to me, and it frustrates me that it matters so much to other people. Like, it doesn't matter to me what gender I am, and I kind of wish it didn't matter so much to other people what gender I am. So that's why I keep it on the down low. But I do appreciate that to other people. It's like a much bigger part of their identity, and it's important for them to like be able to say that and not receive huge flack from it. It just shouldn't be anything which makes anyone mad at anyone. So weird. You've heard people having conversations saying that people are becoming gay because it's a trend or in fashion. Yeah, I'm sure they're not gay at all. They're right. I'm sure that person who's like that man having sex with other men, I'm sure he's only doing it for the trend and actually he's not gay at all. There's obviously no part of him whatsoever that's gay if he's doing that. Oh, and Tib, that's really nice. I agree. Tib says normalize asking questions. No one knows this stuff at first. It might be tiring to answer the same things repeatedly, but hey, that's what education is all about. I appreciate that. I wish more people felt that way too, Tib. Because I definitely sometimes get scared asking questions about things that I feel like I should have known 10 years ago and still don't know now. Because I feel like an idiot for not knowing it. And I also get scared that maybe people will misinterpret me asking questions. Because they're so obvious. They might think that I have ulterior motives when actually I'm just dumb. It's like when it became more acceptable to be gay, there started being more openly gay people. It's so weird. Must be a trend.
Look at this. This selection thing is like this, but if I zoom out, selection thing starts to like slip away. Like her pupil is here. So weird.
You're weird, bottom. Thank you for doing this, by the way, Mike. It's really it's bizarre to see Glim pages being coloured again. Alright, the girl has friends now. She actually has friends. What do you know? She's not alone.
Also, you're welcome.
And now I've set them up, which is good. It took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but now that they're set up, I can kind of reference their positions in other scenes, which is important.
What color is this cupboard door back here?
That's up to you, my friend. It wasn't there in book 1. I'm inserting this cupboard for reasons. This cupboard needs to be there for story reasons. So now there's a cupboard there. Devin, are you asexual? I had no clue.
Andy doesn't care.
I don't, but I do think it's super cool just to learn about other people. I have no interest in other people learning about me, but I think it's cool to learn about other people. Yeah, one problem with people's perception of LGBTQ, says Radical Redhead, is that people view it as a kink/sexual thing when it isn't really. No, it's not. It's not a kink any more than anything else about yourself just being the way it is a kink. Hey, Raging Monkey! It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Demisexual to be precise, but yep. Okay, so here comes the question. The dumb question from India. What is demisexual?
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fucking cool though. How metal would that be?
You've just learned about the
I'm only attracted to
dark
demons.
World. I'm sorry, Devin, if that was insensitive.
I mean, I think that's metal as fuck, but you've seen people here say that if we allow gay people in our society now, says Habbo.
Is it maybe like you have like you're only attracted to those that you have romantic feelings for or something?
Hold on. Habbo says.
There, that's the one.
Oh, you only feel sexual attraction after you make a deep connection with someone. Oh, hell yeah! Hell to the yeah. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. It at least ensures you don't go making awful decisions all the time. Habbo says, I've seen people here say that if we allow gay people in our society now, then tomorrow they're going to ask us to allow pedos. It's so not the same thing. So not the same thing. You know who isn't immune from being a paedophile? A straight person. A straight person isn't immune from being a paedophile. It could be anyone. It's got nothing to do with anything to do with LGBTQ stuff. What the throws table, stomps around room. Where do people get these backward ass ideas? Won't someone please think of the children? Yeah, big energy. What if the children learn that being like open about your preferences isn't shameful? What then? They might start telling us what they think and feel. God forbid. God forbid any child should ever feel no shame at wanting what they want. Shame the children. That's the way we need to live. Or educate them? Never.
Well, that's what school's for.
Yeah, they must live in ignorance. Pedos do need help. I also think that society. Who is society? I think that I don't know who would be in control of this, but I think we as a people need to stop sexualizing infancy in people. I think we need to stop giving toddlers miniskirts and makeup and doing infant beauty pageants. And I think we need to stop seeing women who need to be taken care of and are super innocent and don't know about sex or anything really sexy. I think we need to stop glorifying that stuff. I think we need to stop making attractive women look younger and younger and younger and putting on a pedestal looking youthful.
And that's why women shouldn't shave.
I think cuteness.
We've looked around.
I think that saying that the sexiest women are the ones with no body hair, I think there is a weird link there between paedophilia and people wanting women to have no body hair. Like, I just think that the way things are at the minute, there's this weird obsession with cuter women looking younger, and I think there's a weird link there to something that's hugely balked up. And I'm not saying that it's not the fault of the paedophile. I agree 100% that they need mental help, but I also think we have this weird thing going on right now that needs to stop, with making schoolgirls wear miniskirts. Oh, that's awesome. Hinky Pink says we have a project in Germany and adjacent countries called Don't Become an Offender, and it's for people experiencing paedophilia to seek help early and anonymously. It's an important step in a good direction. That is awesome. That is great. Can we please have that in England too?
Yeah, like having the attraction to young like children is a mental health thing. Acting on it is a criminal thing. So if you're not acting on it, you're not immediately a criminal.
But if you recognise that you have urges, then you need to do something to address that.
I think that's a healthy way of like seeking help, not being like ostracized immediately when you're trying to do something about it.
Being encouraged to recognise it within yourself and then seek help for it is awesome. Stop! Stop! Did I not say it right? Anonymously, right?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Which one is it? Is it anonymous? Anonymously. Anonymously. That's what I said.
That's what she said. Oh, that's what she said.
Vanessa Dobberden. I will not attempt to say that. Pinker Pink. I think I will butcher it. Teeter. This balls or clock. Nah.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a floating box that's a panel. Why do I have it up here like it's the Holy Grail?
Max, you said, did I get a pre-order of the comic? Do you mean this one that I'm drawing now? Or is there another one that my memory has just lost completely? Oh, thank you, Martina. Thank you, Kurzet. Martina, we were saying just before the stream, do you want to become a mod? Because you are super on the ball. And you seem to be here, like, pretty often. So if you would like to, then, like, we would love that.
Super on the ball.
Ah! Bah!
Baka!
Our mod team is the absolute best. Holy shit, our mods are so good.
Yeah.
Martina says sure. Oh! I'll let Mike do that because I'm not sure I know how. Oh yeah, there is a link. If you check out our website for the book, girlandtheglim.com, then there are some links on there. We wanted to make sure we got some alternatives to Amazon in case people didn't want to order from there.
Thank you for gifting the subscription, pal, bro. I think the 60 Kurzik's reacting to the fact that Palbro has now passed the 69 mark.
Oh no!
That's also incredible. Holy
Thank
shit.
you, Palbro. 70 gift subs. 70.
You're not allowed to
70.
gift any more, Palbro.
Yeah, Palbro.
That is enough. Stop it.
Stop helping us. We really do appreciate it so much, Palbro. Thank you. Can't believe the amount of support that you guys give us. It makes a huge difference, and we're so thankful.
Bye bye, Teep.
Bye, Teep. Have a good day. Good luck. You're trying to figure out how to draw lockers. I'm gonna have to do some perspective stuff to actually work this stuff out.
You could always do it flat and then to start into place.
Huh, that's true.
What do Jaffa cakes taste like, by the way? They look like big blocks of cheese to you.
What?
They're chocolate biscuit.
Excuse me?
Cake dough and, yeah.
Who asked this?
Who's that there?
Who asked this? Javi, is that you asking that? Can't believe you. Can't believe you would ask this. They're amazing. They're like, I mean, Hickpin sort of explained it, but I'm going to do it too. They're like super soft, spongy, airy, light cakes.
Depending on how...
No, this is how they are. And then on top of that, there's like a dense gummy layer of like orange jelly. And then the entire thing is dipped in chocolate.
That is not what they're like.
That's exactly what they're like.
That's not what they're like.
That's
So
exactly what they're like.
There's a cake dough base, a small circular base
This is what I said.
with like an orange jelly
This is exactly what I said.
on the top, and it's coated on the top.
It's dipped.
You said the whole thing is dipped in chocolate.
Yeah.
The bottom
Half of it isn't dipped in chocolate. The whole thing is dipped in chocolate.
They sound overrated.
They're not. They're great.
They're just very Moorish.
You'd understand if you had Jaffa cake. We don't expect you to understand if you've never had one.
Are they the greatest thing on earth? No,
Yes.
but they're nice.
They're good. They're real good. I think the thing is that they're good enough that I'm surprised that other countries don't have them. I think is the main sticker. It's like, I would have thought that because of their popularity, other countries would have, like, McVitie's would have expanded them to other countries. I'm just very surprised that they haven't been.
No.
It's like, Jaffa cakes are the thing I keep telling all my American friends I'm going to buy and send to them. So I feel like I might have overhyped them a little bit now.
You think?
Neverland's got them there called Pims. Oh, really? Are they? Are they? I'll be the judge of that. Pims. I see. They look almost the same, but not quite the same. Honestly, they look a bit better, actually. The Pims version, Mike, looks like it has a thicker orange layer.
Oh.
And the orange and chocolate layer both go right to the edge.
Oh, that
You
sounds
see,
good.
yeah, in England, the Jaffa cakes, you kind of get like the biscuit, the cake base is wider than the orange jelly, and so you get like an almost flying saucer type shape.
The thing about Jaffa cakes is McVitie's don't necessarily make the best ones.
You don't think?
Shit, but...
Wait, no, they do!
They kinda have...
They do! McVitie sponsors!
But they have the kind of most known ones.
Pims sponsor us? I do keep blowing the Jaffa Cake sponsorship deal. Shit. Oh! Oh! Crow mail. Got a crow mail from Javi who says, fart.
Fart.
Oh!
Fart.
Yeah, that's what he said. Okay, but this one is open a little bit, it's open a little bit. She's looking at this one and it's open a little bit, it's open a little bit. You know, in fact, I think it would probably be the hinges would be here. Let's move them a little bit. You would need to be looking up more. Unless I want to move this entire thing back. I do.
I do.
Do I? This is where, like, her friend being next to her comes in. So where would her friend even be? We put a friend in, like, here. I might need to move them off screen more now that I've added the friends in. I think I might need to recompose some things a little bit. Let me put this onto its own layer. Do 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 do.
Guys, Girl in the Glim is being made.
What's now? What? What's that? Fuck? What?
I said Girl in the Glim is being made.
Holy shit. I'm excited. I need to figure out what kind of handles these lockers would have, because the ones I've given them, not only are they kind of tricky to draw, but I don't think they're very clear in the way that I've drawn them what they are. So I think maybe I should choose different ones or just learn to draw them differently.
You'll figure it out.
I think I just have.
See?
Yeah, Dale is the photograph guy. Wahoo! He finally has a name. Or at least I finally told people his name. Is that how your lockers looked? Okay, that's good. It just had like a little dimple for a handle. Made you know, don't look at his locker. She's gonna have her. She's not gonna have the best time. It's her own fault for leaving it open. Oh! Oh! Crow mail. It's from Javi, who says, real mail this time. I'm going to have a good night's rest. You guys are the best. Oh, and good luck
Thank
with
you.
the comic. It's looking fantastic. Thank you, Javi. You have a good night's rest. Go, sleep well. Rest your wee head. Thank you for being here and hanging out.
So you're not obligated to do this.
Me?
But no, not you.
Oh.
But by watching these streams, we do encourage you
You are pledging as your souls.
to help us tell the world.
Oh, no.
about
Michael,
this
don't
book.
do this. Don't do this,
Shut
Michael.
up. We need your help.
I respect you. Shut up!
Because we want to make Glim best thing it can be. But we're going to need help.
We want to
Letting
make it.
people know about it. And we'll let you know how and when you can do that as we go. But I hope that you want to help support us do that.
I mean, I definitely don't want to give people who come to this stream obligations to promote us.
It's not an obligation. I'm just like
I think if
giving them the lowdown that we'll need their help.
yeah, I mean, we need all the help we can get, but you know, hopefully, if people come and see us working on it and think it looks cool, then they won't need us to ask them to do anything. They'll want to like pre-order and stuff. So
So you're saying we should just keep making it?
yeah. Pretty much. Do what we would do anyway. Just to make it.
Remember and save.
Ah, thank you.
Double Down Done says, not an obligation but an opportunity to help. I'm beginning to understand the call to action better, struggling with promoting a self-published graphic novel yourself. Oh.
Oh,
What are you
awesome.
working on?
Do 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 do.
Oh, has that made it tougher publishing just before COVID? Like, does that mean that you're not able to go to the conventions and stuff you plan to go to?
That must be tough. It's kind of like being a musician and not being able to go to gigs.
Yeah.
It's like if you're self-published, that's kind of what you count on to sell the books the most.
Yeah.
Like when we were selling Girl and the Glim self-published versions, we had a store, an online store, but the time when we sold the most books was always when we took them to a convention.
Yeah. I think in the first thought bubble we did, we sold around about 120 to 130 copies.
Yeah, I was so proud. I was so proud. I did not expect to sell that many. I thought we'd sell like 13 or something.
How many?
13?
13 books.
Yeah. I was like amazed, astounded, and so happy. I still remember like crying the second day of the convention when the first person came back and said, I read your book that I bought yesterday and really liked it. I was like, oh my god!
Ben. Their name was Ben.
Yeah, Ben. I think I still follow him on Twitter. Just means so much to hear that from the first person, you know, who buys your book without knowing like what it's about or, you know, having known you before. They just buy it because they like the look of it, and then they come back to tell you that they enjoyed it. Like, that's the best feeling. Yeah, their name was Ben. Ben, was it you? Was it you, Ben?
Imagine it was.
Yeah, we were really proud for our first run. We didn't expect it to do well. And I consider that doing well. So Fox, you still got the Glim comic book on sale in a comic book shop in Dundrum.
Oh,
That would have been Big Bang.
Yeah.
Big Bang Comics, they're like they're like our favourite local comic book store. And they've always been really supportive of Girl in the Glim and really helpful. Ben says I was at an expo once and someone was like, are you Ben Powell? And I was like, fame has come for me. How did they know it was you? Were you like in a stand next to your game or something? How did they recognize you? Oh, you were talking to another dev. That's so cool. And they knew your game. You're waiting to get a copy of Glim back from a co-worker you lent it to them back in 2019. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. I remember Mike going to a bunch of like work gatherings and you would bring Girl in the Glim in your backpack with you and try and peddle it to people while we were hanging out. Oh, it was so embarrassing.
They bought it though.
I hate you. That's so skeezy.
That is not skeezy.
Can we not just hang out with some friends without you trying to sell them something?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. See you, a single petal. Thanks for hanging out.
I just want to say that the conversations would often go, oh, I saw you were working on that really cool book. I'd like to buy that sometime. I'm like, oh, I have a couple copies in my
I happen to
bag.
have it right here. Let me get out of your bag in front of you.
Oh, can I buy it from you? Yeah, sure. That's how the conversations
I
went.
feel like they had no choice once you were like, oh, you say you want to buy it? Well, I happen to have a copy on me right now.
They were like, how do I buy that from you? I was like, well, I have a
Give
copy
me
with
money.
It wasn't like
I
me
was so
going up-
embarrassed.
It wasn't like me going up to people I didn't know and being like, hey, would you like to buy my book?
So you
Which is
didn't
how
know
you're-
all of them, Mike.
What?
Sometimes you didn't know them.
Yeah, but they knew you.
Oh, I was so embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Double Down Done says, I do it all the time. Look, I'm embarrassed, but like Mike said, it worked. Like, he's the big brain marketing person. This is why I think we work well.
It's
as a
not
team.
big brain marketing to have your book with you and sell it to people.
It is.
It's
'Cause
big
I would've
dumb
left it at
marketing to not
home.
do that.
I would have left it at home and been like, I'm gonna go and hang out with my friends now and have a good night. I'm not gonna try and sell them the book. Did I sign those copies? I don't know.
Some of them.
If Mike made me, I would have. So fuck says pressuring your friends into buying your stuff is a time-honored tradition. Oh man.
It's the song. It's the one I used for the recent video.
Oh, nice.
We're just here to let you know if you don't know. Blah, blah,
If
blah,
you don't
blah.
know, we're here to let you know. You know.
I think you need to take it back.
Take what back?
Calling me skeezy.
Never. You're the skeeziest bear I know.
I'm just really proud of you.
Easy, skeezy, beautiful. Cup of bear.
I gave a copy to Dan Abadan when we met him as well.
Yeah, you did. I'm okay with that because you gave it to him. You weren't like, you can buy this from me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with giving people copies.
Yeah, you are.
I just feel a little bit bad getting it and being like, okay, now that's 10 euros. 10 currency. That's 10 currency.
Why?
Why what?
Why are
You just said why out of nowhere. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Why you don't like that? Why?
Don't like what?
Selling stuff to people.
I don't mind selling stuff to people. I think it depends what the context is. If I'm at a convention to sell things to people and they come to my table to look at what I have to sell, then I'm okay with selling them stuff. If I'm going to a gathering with friends to hang out and they happen to ask what I'm working on, and then I bring out a comic book and say, this is what I'm working on, if you want to buy a copy it'll be 10, then...
That isn't how it went down. That is not how it went down.
I know that I'm paraphrasing. I'm just saying that I think...
paraphrasing...
I'm just
makes it seem-
paragliding, Doig. Look,
Makes it seem like that's the reason I went. Which it
I'm not
isn't.
saying it's the reason you went. What I'm saying is that one of these situations you go into knowing you're going to buy something, and one of them you don't. And to me, it feels like an ambush. But just because that's how I felt doesn't mean that's how they felt. It's definitely not how you felt. You know what I'm like.
€10, what a bargain. Says Ula.
Thank you, Willa. Farmer says, I think if we picture the middle ground, we can guess how it really went. Yeah, that's a good instinct there. Take what I say, take what Mike says, and then land somewhere in the middle.
No, take what I say 100%. That's how it went down.
Alright, Mike. This candle smells good. Don't you hate it when you buy a really nice smelling candle and then it finishes burning and there's like a whole bunch of wax left at the bottom that still smells super good and you're like, no, I want you to burn right down to the bottom. Please. I want all of the smelly wax that I paid for.
No, because I just want it like... Is this?
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to offend you.
No. I'm not offended. I just like... I'm a good business person.
You are?
And I can sell stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't want to give the impression that I was skeezy in that. Because like, I wasn't. I didn't take the book out if people weren't asking or talking about it. I didn't take it out unprovoked. And I didn't go up to people or be like, hey, do you want to buy my book? the topic came up naturally. People expressed interest in buying the book first, and then I would go, oh, well, if you are genuinely interested, like, I do have copies with me. If you wish, you can get it now.
All right.
And people would be like, that's really awesome. Yes, please. And then the transaction would commence.
Okay, Mike. I just want to like apologize and clarify that I used poor choice of words. I'm sorry. Like, you weren't skeezy. I was half making a joke and like assumed that you would know that I was being kind of tongue in cheek about it.
Okay.
Like,
I know you.
I don't think you were.
I'm defending myself now more because of like, we should take the middle of the road version of it. Of like, maybe I wasn't as bad as people thought, but maybe I wasn't as good as I'm making out. And I just want to be like, no.
You weren't bad at all. I was just embarrassed because I personally have a problem selling things at all in any context. Even at a table, I still get embarrassed about it. And that's my problem. Not your problem. I did feel embarrassed in those situations because I wasn't expecting you to whip a book out and try and sell it to people that I was hanging out with.
Yeah.
You know, it did kind of make me uncomfortable, but it making me uncomfortable is not your problem. It's my problem.
Yeah, if people want to show their support for you and they want to read a book that you've made, the kind thing to do is allow them. Because otherwise it'd be like, okay, we'll order it, and then they would have to like buy it off the store, pay for the posting and packaging, give more money. We would have to, like, we're saving them money the way I did it.
Well, I mean, when people from nearby us ordered on the store, we just said we'd give it to them when we saw them, and they wouldn't have to pay for postage and packaging.
Yeah, Fidzy is still waiting for her copy.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Well, let's just give her, like, the new version when it comes out at this point. We can give her both.
We can give her one.
Let's give her both.
Give her the one she paid for.
I'll give her both. I'm gonna give her both. Deal with it. The overlay's been on and off today. We're catching stuff. Weird. Huh. Yeah, Fitzy is one of the people who bought a copy, and we were like, we'll give it to you in person. And then we barely saw one another after that, apart from online. So man, it's like 11 o'clock and I feel like we should go. But also I hate the fact that it's 11 o'clock now, because now it feels like we're going because we've had like a disagreement, but that's totally not the reason. It's actually because it's 11 o'clock.
I don't feel like we've had a disagreement.
Well, I do, but I feel like I was wrong and I've apologized. So
I would totally take it. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mead.
Yeah.
Truth and honesty is important to me, so I need to clarify, but it's not like...
No, it's just
I'm
always...
angry.
It's always weird when it's like, we disagree on something and then it's time to end the stream. And I'm like, oh man, I actually need to end the stream now, but if I do it now, people might think that we're like, let's take this off air.
Nah.
Let's take this away from the microphones, Mike. Just you and me. It's time to duke this out. Go and fight.
Go and fight.
Go and fight.
I got an elephant.
I got an elephant. Gotta go hard. I got an elephant. Doig, can I meet you in the office, please? Doig, see me at my desk, please. After the stream. I want to have a discussion with you. Tell you what I want to do. I want to go to a coffee shop and get some breakfast.
I don't.
Because the coffee
I shouldn't say this.
Yeah,
on a
no,
public
don't
thing.
say. Don't you slander our local coffee shop just because they forgot that I did not want my thing heated and it became heated.
Okay,
It's not like the
listen.
worst thing they could have done.
I also ordered a bacon buddy. I was like, can I get a bacon ciabatta? They're like, oh, sorry, there's no ciabattas. I was like, oh. It's like, but you can have it on normal bread. I was like,
Spilling
okay.
all the tea, first world problems.
What, white or brown? I was like, white, please.
I
And
mean,
they were like, okay. And then they shouted through the kitchen, you know.
I feel like they might just have been busy
a bacon sandwich.
yesterday.
And so I sat and I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited some more. And like 3 or 4 or 5 other food orders came. And I was like, oh, I guess it's really busy.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Can't
my
believe
food
it's
order
still
came.
going.
And they were like, bacon and egg. And I was like, no, I ordered only bacon. And they were like, oh, we don't have any more bacon.
We used it
to
all in
make-
your stupid bacon and egg sandwich.
Yeah, we used the last of the bacon in the bacon and egg sandwich. Do you want something else or do you want a refund? And I went, no, that's okay. And I just wanted to go. And then they were like, no, wait, I'll get you a refund. And I was like, I don't want to wait. I've been waiting. I want to go. And they made me wait more.
But they did give you your money back,
They did give me my money back.
which was nice of them. Well, I mean, it was legal of them. Since you didn't actually get what you paid for.
Yeah. I would have just let them have the money.
Wow, you really must have wanted out of there.
Yeah. Didn't want to wait anymore.
They're a really nice coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm just a
I like them a
grumpy,
lot.
impatient bear.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
wanna
are.
Wait no more.
Yeah, you are. I think they're also training a lot of new people.
Yeah.
Because I keep seeing new people when I go in. What I ain't not seen before. So,
Can you get me a bacon ciabatta?
no, you're coming with me.
I'm not coming with you.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. We're gonna go out together.
No.
We're gonna go out about the time. We're gonna get our fancy digs on.
No.
And we're gonna strut outside.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I didn't get the sandwich, Evelyn. I left. I didn't get any food.
Out of principle.
No, there would no.
Because they would have got you something else. But you were like, no!
I didn't want anything. I just wanted to go. I would have had to have waited even longer for a new sandwich.
It's true. Poor bear. Don't feel sorry for him. He's just bitter. Don't you feel sorry for him?
Yo, Northros, thanks for the gifted sub.
I like... Ben says, I like how India is like, I hate quitting on an argument. And then every time they argue about who's getting breakfast, and it gets way more heated than anything they talked about.
I want to go.
You have to go.
I want
It's your duty.
No.
Is my
what?
friend. It's your duty.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It is. It's your duty as my friend to come with me.
I'm not your friend anymore.
Yes, you are.
I
You're my
want
best
to
friend.
go. I don't want to go.
You're my best friend. You're my best friend.
No, Niblin is my best friend.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. You guys. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
What is?
The secret thing.
What secret thing?
Secret thing that's happening.
What secret thing that's happening?
With the magic boys. The
What's secret about it?
thing. The thing that the person is doing that looks really cool.
Right.
The animation thing.
Right. Okay. I didn't know it was secret. It's good to know. I won't mention it then.
No, it's not a secret.
Okay. Well, should I say? We're commissioning a friend to do as an animated intro for Magic Boys. Cool. Kurzek says you said I was your best friend during Dank Souls. What? Oh my gosh, Doig, have you been friend cheating on everyone?
No.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were my best friend. And now you're telling everyone else you're their best friend. And then you told Nibblin you was his best friend. Oh my gosh.
No.
You friend slut.
No.
You friend slut.
Wait, which layer is Midge on?
I don't know. Find it.
She's on the template layer.
She's not.
Just... No, the color for her.
Okay. I was like, I didn't. Please. Alright, yep, we're gonna go, and Mike's gonna buy breakfast for me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, he is.
No, I'm not.
He's gonna buy it with me together as a team.
I'm not.
Yeah, as a team.
No,
Or he's gonna go hungry.
Waited so long yesterday.
Yeah.
I want to do it again.
Well,
Not
I'm sorry.
well. Not well. I don't want to do it again.
Well, you're gonna have to.
You can't make me.
Yes, I can.
No,
I sure
I
can.
can't do any. You can't even end the stream without me.
I can end my portion of it.
That's true.
Well, that's me. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. You just left me all alone there.
I sure did.
Can't believe you would do this to me.
And until next time,
What? No.
may the rest
We need to raid someone.
of your day be filled with adventure. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Shut up. We're not ended. You can't make me. You need to figure out someone to raid. Oh. Yvonne. We'll do Yvonne. I keep telling you to shut up more and more recently, and I'm sorry for it. I don't actually mean it.
Every time you say it to me,
I don't know.
there's a scar that appears on my heart that will never leave. Something inside grows a little colder.
Start raid. This next stream starts with India only. May your day be filled with
Adventure. I gotta go poop.
Okay.
Let me leave.
You can go.
No.
You can go.
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm trapped.
Oh my gosh. Wait, did the raid thing has started.
I can't bed. I can't. I gotta go.
Take care, everyone. You've been wonderful. See you all later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Happy poop ventures, everybody.
Doig スウィフト